Honda just unleashed a monster. 2026 CB750 Hornet is insane. If you thought Honda was done shaking up the middleweight naked bike world, think again, because the 2026 CB750 Hornet has just dropped, and it's sending shockwaves through the entire industry. This isn't just another yearly refresh or a mild spec tweak. Honda came back swinging, and riders everywhere are realizing something terrifying. The Hornet has evolved into a full-blown street weapon. Lightweight, aggressive, brutally efficient, and sharper than ever, the 2026 CB750 Hornet feels less like a commuter bike and more like Honda's warning shot to every naked sport bike on the market. From the moment you see it, the Hornet looks angrier, tighter, and more purposeful. Honda didn't soften this bike, they sharpened it. The styling screams aggression, with razor-cut bodywork, a predatory stance, and a front end that looks ready to attack traffic lights. Everything about the design says speed, control, and intent. This isn't a bike begging for attention, it demands it. And once you throw a leg over it, you realize Honda wasn't building a friendly naked bike anymore. They were building a problem. Then there's the engine, and this is where things get serious. The parallel twin power plant in the 2026 CB750 Hornet hits harder, pulls cleaner, and feels more alive than ever before. Throttle response is razor sharp, torque comes on instantly, and the bike surges forward with a level of urgency that feels borderline illegal for the class. This isn't just fast, it's addictively fast. Honda tuned this engine to make every gear feel explosive, every corner exit thrilling, and every twist of the throttle a reminder that this bike means business. But here's what's really blowing riders away. Honda didn't just add power, they reworked how the bike thinks. The electronics package is smarter, faster, and more aggressive than anyone expected. Traction control, ride modes, and throttle mapping now work together so seamlessly that the bike feels like an extension of your body. It adapts instantly, whether you're carving back roads, slicing through traffic, or pushing hard on a twisty stretch of asphalt. The Hornet doesn't just respond, it reacts. Handling is where the 2026 Hornet really starts embarrassing the competition. The chassis feels lighter, tighter, and more planted, especially when you start riding it the way Honda clearly intended. Turn-in is immediate, mid-corner stability is rock solid, and the bike holds a line with surgical precision. This thing feels like it lost weight without losing muscle. Honda somehow managed to make it easier to ride and more aggressive at the same time, and that's not something most manufacturers pull off. And let's talk suspension, because Honda quietly turned the dial way up. The 2026 CB750 Hornet absorbs rough pavement without losing composure, but stiffens up exactly when you start pushing harder. It's forgiving when you want comfort and brutally capable when you want speed. Whether you're dodging potholes or attacking corners, the bike stays calm, controlled, and confidence-inspiring. Riders are already saying it feels more like a lightweight Streetfighter than a midweight naked, and that's a huge deal. Braking performance is another area where Honda refused to play it safe. The brakes hit hard, offer strong feedback, and inspire serious confidence when things get intense. Hard stops feel controlled, predictable, and drama-free, even when you're riding aggressively. Combined with the bike's low weight and sharp geometry, the Hornet stops as fiercely as it accelerates. This is the kind of braking performance that makes you ride harder, simply because you trust the machine. But here's the part that really stings competitors. The CB750 Hornet isn't just aggressive, it's shockingly usable. The riding position is sporty without being punishing, the seat is comfortable enough for real-world riding, and the bike remains practical, despite its wild personality. Honda somehow built a machine that can commute Monday through Friday and terrorize twisty roads all weekend. That balance is deadly and very intentional. What Honda has done with the 2026 CB750 Hornet is crystal clear. They've turned a once approachable naked bike into a full-scale street fighter with mass appeal. This bike isn't trying to be everything to everyone. It's trying to be unforgettable. And judging by early reactions, Honda nailed it. Riders aren't just impressed, They're stunned. So as we break down every update, every hidden tweak, and every reason the 2026 CB750 Hornet is already being called one of the most dangerous naked bikes of the year, one thing becomes obvious. Honda didn't just upgrade the Hornet. They unleashed it, and if you thought the middleweight class was predictable, the 2026 CB750 Hornet just proved you very, very wrong.